Welcome to another travel edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Perfect.
Timing, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Can you hear that plane going overhead?
Yes, it's not overhead. We're right next to the runway.
We are literally almost on the runway. So welcome to the Courtyard, Isla Verde beach in Puerto Rico. Real quick spin around because the prettiest part is...
And that plane just took off, so there's the airport. They actually got stuck here. JetBlue canceled the flights and said, you know, can't get out, no vouchers, nothing. They said it was weather, although we were watching flights leave from here yesterday afternoon. So I'm thinking they just said weather, so they wouldn't have to give anyone any travel vouchers or anything like that. But
right,
that's sure I'm gonna fly JetBlue again.
Miraculously, the next flight out was fine, but oversold, so they couldn't put us on that.
Yeah, well, let's talk about this place. We'll hit JetBlue
so
later.
We ended up here solely because it is the closest hotel to the airport, and it is, believe it or not, in some eyes considered a luxury resort. I'm here to tell you.
Honey, sorry, let me just add, it wasn't just that it was the closest because I was on the Bonvoy app. I was going through, this is the highest rating. It was 4.1 stars and the others were 4 or less. So it wasn't just that it was closest, I felt like it was safe and clean as we looked at all the reviews, right?
That's an excellent point. And safety is always, you know, at the top of everyone's bucket list. So, although this may be considered by some a luxury resort, I am here to tell you it is not a luxury resort. This is a Courtyard. It is like any other Courtyard. It is an ordinary hotel. And again, where Jeffrey and I might spend a night if we're traveling from one place to the next and only need a bed to sleep in. With that, let's get right to it. On the bed, the quality of sleep, because of the noise you heard, I was so afraid I wasn't going to sleep. I'm not gonna lie, I slept like a baby. Was the bed the most comfortable and the sheets beautiful?
Wait. Sorry, I'm gonna see if we can catch this plane. So that's obviously outside. That's outside, but when you shut, you can hear them, but you were just gonna say, sorry to cut you off when I wanted to catch it.
That's okay, I'm glad
but I didn't hear them really last night when we were sleeping.
We didn't hear them, and I don't know if that had anything to do with the margaritas that we drank before we went to sleep by design at a great restaurant. I think it was called Hiju or something. Anyway, on 5 pearls, I'm gonna give the bed a 4.5. For sleep, it was fantastic, but again, the marks might have something to do with it. The pillows for me were a bust, and Jeffrey loved them. So it's hard for me to give him a 1 when I know Jeffrey would give him a 5, but that's our rating together.
Okay, so 4.5. Yeah, 4.5, I'll give that. Hey, so location, we didn't really give it a rating. I'm just gonna say, because it's near the airport, we gotta get over there to catch this flight to get out of here. I'm gonna give the location probably like a 4.5. For the situation we're in, because we need to get to the airport. If you just need to get to the airport, this is great.
Let's be clear. For location, as far as if you are coming to Puerto Rico and you want to vacation here, I would give this location a 0.
Right.
Because who wants to vacation with hearing a plane go every 3 minutes? Number 1. Number 2, check out our short on the No Seeums. You cannot be out at the beach here, which is why you would come here, because they have an infestation of No Seeums, which are these disease-carrying little fleas that you cannot see, hence No Seeums, and they will eat you alive. We were outside for maybe 3 minutes before we saw the No Seeums sign, and we both said, we have to get inside, this is ridiculous. Also, I'm holding these are wristbands. This is not my idea of a vacation, but you know, for some people, and everyone's interests are different. Some people like to have something
as I mentioned to you though, this is a public beach down here, so that's why they need this, because that's for the hotel, right?
So this proves that you are staying at this hotel, so if you want to be in their cabanas or at their pool, you need these bracelets. As you can see, we didn't use them. We couldn't be outside for more than the 3 minutes anyway because of the No Seeums. So as far as location for vacation, I'd give it a 0 on a, 1 to 5 pearls. I have to go 0 to 5. The bugs are horrific.
Okay, now staff, because I want to get us out of here. I'm going to keep us on task. The staff, we're going to give them high ratings, right?
Oh
That
my
gal that
gosh.
checked us into the front, man, she was
I
awesome.
think her name was Lynn Ash. I apologize, Lynn Ash, if I'm mispronouncing. And Kevin was at the front as well. And both of those people, they should be working at a high-end resort because they both clearly are trained in the hospitality industry. We're so wonderful and helpful and, you know, engaging, etc. So if you are the general manager of this hotel, make sure that Linash and Kevin at the front desk get raises, because if you lose them and I call in here, there's no other reason we stayed except for we spoke with them on the phone before we checked in, and they assured us that our stay would be wonderful, which, by the way, you did a lovely job. As some of you know, we're at the top of the food chain with Marriott, and they did not disappoint in upgrading us to the top floor, which we needed because we wanted to get some rest, and to a nice room, as nice a room as you can
Right.
get at a Courtyard.
Yep, that was great.
Right.
And then
So,
on staff too, cleanliness, because the cleaning staff,
the cleaning staff did a phenomenal job. I'm going to give them a 5 pearls out of 5.
as you're saying, I'm going to walk in here, keep
Yes.
talking. But so yeah, and
Well,
you're pretty tough on that, Karen. So
I am.
I said to Karen, I said, you know what, the bathroom's pretty immaculate. So
Right.
they did a great job.
Right. With that said, Jeffrey, while you're in there, real briefly, our shower had no hot water. The sink had scalding water.
Yeah.
But the shower, we both took cold showers. I will tell you, we paid about $500 to stay here. It's a very dated hotel. There's a slight hint of mold smell throughout the entire hotel, which I think is,
The lobby was pretty bad last night. Yeah.
well, they have and the lobby's brand new. They have a lot of scent being passed through the vents to, I think, cover up the mold issue that is prevalent in a lot of these locations. And again, that's not their fault. The hotel's somewhat dated to whenever it was, but the furniture is immaculate.
Yeah.
Everything was clean.
No, it's
So
great.
dated but immaculate, and I'm okay with that. You know, if it's dated and there's stains everywhere, forget about it. But
Right.
this is not that. So overall, will we be returning to this hotel?
Oh wait, hold on, coffee.
Oh.
Yeah, coffee. So the
Sorry.
last one, I'm gonna give that probably 3.5 to 4 pearls. The coffee was actually good. It was a little cold this morning, but one of my pet peeves, especially I'm spending $500 a night, I have to pay for my coffee down there. So I love it. It's so funny. Lower end hotels, and usually this is one of them, generally in the Marriott chain, but lower end hotels usually have coffee 24/7. That's what I like about it. And then I go to a very high end hotel and I got to pay a barista. Here you are paying a barista. The coffee was delicious, probably not hot enough, but it was good.
Yeah, definitely not
Okay,
hot enough
okay.
at all.
So in
And
wrapping, you're sorry?
FYI, the Courtyard never offers free coffee.
Right.
And again, as Jeffrey mentioned, we paid about $500 to stay here, which is grossly overpaying. But we were stranded and needed to get to the quickest, safest hotel, and, you know, blah, blah, blah.
And I think we should head over there right now because that JetBlue terminal was crazy
Right.
yesterday.
We're going to do a quick video on the beach on why you should or should not visit Puerto Rico. Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yes.